We are back. It is 8:44. Legendary filmmaker Ken Burns is here. All of his documentaries are must-sees. And his newest one might be his most important to date, Hiding in Plain Sight. Focuses on youth mental health and all of the issues that surround it. Ken is with us this morning, along with one of the brave teens who speaks out in the film, Anna Conheeny. And before we talk to them, let's take a look at the film.
It is naturally human nature to be afraid of what we don't understand.
Stigma comes from a legitimate fear that if other people know that this illness is present, they will treat you differently, ostracize you. They will not include you.
I didn't really want to talk about my feelings because I didn't want people to look at me in a different light.
You want to hide and just not be by anybody and just be alone.
If I were to hide this or to be ashamed or to not talk to people about this, it would be festering inside of me and it would eat at my soul if I weren't able to share it with other people.
You leave people to make these assumptions about those that suffer with mental illness rather than letting us actually speak our story and say, hey, this is how these symptoms actually affect a human.
Ken and Anna, good morning. It's good to have you both with us.
Thank you.
Ken, I just said it was perhaps their most important documentary, and I saw you nod a little bit.
You know, this is made by longtime collaborators, Eric and Chris Ewers, and produced by Julie Kaufman and written by David Blistein. This is a film that's going to save lives. I'm the executive producer, and I just said, please go. This is such an important topic. And when I saw it at the end, I wept. The bravery of people like Anna being willing to come out and speak in a time when most of us are stigmatized, as the film says, not to talk about it. It's so important that this not remain hidden. It's afflicting too many of our children, too many of us, and we have to talk about it and bring it out into the light.
Anna, what did it take for you to be part of this? Were you nervous about that, excited, scared?
I think it was all the emotions, honestly. But I just, if it could help one person, that's what I thought. It takes, one person like me to talk about it, break all those stigmas, and it could help. It's going to help people. So it just made me happy to do it, happy to be part of the documentary.
What did you think when you saw the final product?
I no words. It was amazing, breathtaking. Yeah.
You know, there's a lot for parents to learn from this documentary, and sometimes it's hard. You know, I almost want to look away, but there's so much revelation from hearing the voices of the children themselves, the young adults themselves.
The key word is to listen, Savannah. We just don't listen. We're too preoccupied with our own stuff, and it's loud and legitimate, but we need to listen. And I find, as a father of 4 daughters, that I've periodically sort of tried to listen, but at the same time, I'm putting them much younger than they are. They're so much farther along. They understand complexity and undertow and contradiction. And so I think a good deal of this mental health crisis comes from not having an ability to speak or find the support systems, the people who will be able to help. And fortunately, you know, Anna was able to speak out, which reflects the extraordinary bravery of all of the 20 kids in this film. They're talking about deeply personal things. They describe a descent into hell, and then they find, I grew up with sort of these 3 things. This won't last, something will change, get help from others, and be kind to yourself, the hardest of all possible things. And I think what the story of this film is, what Eric and Chris have done in this, is that they've taken us with these 20 kids into this hell, but then brought us out, showed us where you can get help, showed us where, particularly in Anna's case, there's safety in numbers, where with her classmates, they're going to actually just grab things and change the dynamic.
There's a bit of a surprise at the end of the documentary. It'll leave you on a hopeful note. Anna, thank you for being here. It's a pleasure to meet you. Ken, as always, we're glad to have you with us. And again, it's called Hiding in Plain Sight. It premieres June 27th on PBS.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.